Hello, my creative friends. I'm Heather North from heatherscreativeblessings.com. I am here with my part 2 video from the new Stamp of Approval Holiday Magic Collection release. I showed how I made the little hollyberry cluster in this video here, this card video. I'll put a link down below if you're on YouTube, or you can just scroll into my blog post to see the first one. I used distress inks and a little bit of watercoloring to get that background. On the second card, I just used a larger clear block than I did on the first one, and I just did one instead of several. And what I wanted to do on this one, it's a little more clean and simple, but it was a little too clean for me. So what I'm going to do is add some splatters. I took a couple of different green inks and smushed them onto my clear block. You could use any kind of plastic or acetate or glass, any non-porous surface really. And then what I just added there was some Golden Glitz Delicata ink. It's a pigment ink. I'm going to take just a regular paintbrush and I'm going to dip it in water, and then I'm going to pick up some of the ink and pick up some of the gold along with the green, and then I'm just flicking my paintbrush onto my paper. And this is just a fun thing to kind of experiment with. You can experiment with how much water you have on your paintbrush, how close you are to the paper, whether you flick the paintbrush itself or whether you tap the paintbrush onto your finger or another surface. And each thing you do will give it just a little bit of a different look. Adding in that touch of gold just gives a little bit of shimmer to the finished card. I know it doesn't show up very well on camera, but it really does make a difference in person. There's something about Christmas that just makes me want to add a little more sparkle and shine to everything. So I took some Cherry Cobbler Dazzling Details by Stampin' Up. It's just like stickles. It's got a little glitter in it. And I added that to the holly berries. For the sentiment, I first stamped it in the Golden Glitz Delicata ink, and then I inked it up again in Early Espresso, offset the sentiment just a little bit, and stamped it again. This gives it kind of a golden halo. I then cut it out using some stitched rectangle dies that I had and mounted it with some foam tape onto a very vanilla card base. The rectangle die is not included in the collection, so if you don't have one of those dies, all you have to do is use your paper trimmer and trim 1/2 inch off of each side. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you will take the time to watch my first video and head on over to my blog to have more details on the Stamp of Approval and get yourself on the wait list because it is being released very soon. If you like my videos, be sure and click the like button and subscribe to my channel to see more from me. Thank you for joining me. Bye.